For me, every time I deliver a course, especially one like this, which is the Introduction to Leadership and Management focusing on administration, I always have something to take away. So for me, I'm imparting knowledge that I have from the Philippines context, from the Southeast Asia context, even from my experience at Asia Rugby and at World Rugby. But it's always interesting to see the different levels of understanding. And I think the biggest thing that I take away is seeing the participants when the light bulbs go off and the ability to say, right, actually rugby is so much more than just what we see on the field. And it's the ability to take all the other pieces of running an organization that will help them to be stronger as clubs, stronger as unions, stronger as teams, to be able to take that to make Malaysia Rugby as a community, as an ecosystem stronger. The progression of rugby in the Philippines has been challenging because we've adopted this model that has been heavily reliant on our overseas-based players. But courses like this and some of my other experiences have shown that that's not really a sustainable approach. And so we are looking at how we can take a more sustainable approach to our local player development so that over a longer period of time, we can strengthen the players that are coming from within the Philippines. So for pinnacle events like the SEA Games that are coming up this year, we know that it'll still be a strong mix of our best players from all over the world mixed with our players that are locally based. But our long-term plan is to try and reduce the dependency and make sure that our strongest team is actually coming from the players that are based in the Philippines. Well, within Southeast Asia, we've already got the strength of Thailand, the women's Thailand sevens team, and they've made a very specific strategic decision to make sure that they're supporting the success. And those women, that team, has already gone to go into the Challenger Series. So I would say that over the next couple of years, Thailand will definitely be knocking at the door of the actual Seven Series, which would be fantastic to see. And I think it's probably a beacon of hope, not only for Thailand, but even in Southeast Asia, because that becomes the benchmark for the rest of the women's teams to say, this is where we want to be, and kind of taking that lead to say, okay, what are the structures that they need? What's the coaching that they needed? What's the environment the players needed in order to support that success? And I think that it's about taking that knowledge, contextualizing it for Malaysia, for Philippines, for Laos, and being able to implement that to support our own successes, to make Southeast Asia as a region to be stronger in rugby, and specific to women's rugby.